I would like to extend a warm welcome to all of you, students, families, friends, and distinguished guests. I am delighted to see you here and grateful that you have gathered from far and near to celebrate our accomplishments. I am Aminata Khan, a graduating chemistry major and Spanish minor. If you know me well, you're probably wondering why I'm not crying yet. Chances are I've cried before I got up here, and I will cry the moment that I get off. But in the great words of Winnie the Pooh, how lucky I must be to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. As I reflect on the last 4 years, I feel truly blessed to have been at Smith. I engage in the learning of various topics that span multiple disciplines, worked alongside professors that challenged me day in and day out, and best of all, had the opportunity to have gained countless memories, laughing, crying, celebrating, stressing, and everything in between with you, the class of 2019. Since my first introductory class in chemistry, I've come to appreciate just how much my ideas and assumptions have been challenged. I've learned not to think in binaries, to engage in thoughtful and respectful dialogue with those who have perspectives that differ from my own, and to push deeper than I ever thought was possible. As Smithies, we devote ourselves and work tirelessly to accomplish things that make a positive impact in our communities. And these triumphs will certainly continue beyond the Gray Court gates. Members of our class have been accepted into incredible graduate schools that include Columbia, Yale, Oxford, Princeton, and Johns Hopkins. We are entrepreneurs, launching and expanding our innovative business ideas. 14 of us are Fulbright scholars who will be conducting research and teaching English in countries like Barbados, South Korea, Spain, Colombia, and many more. Some of us will be analysts at Facebook, consultants at McKinsey, researchers at institutions like Harvard, the Broad, and Pfizer. We will be makers, creatives, writers, and social justice leaders of tomorrow. Some of us are still exploring our options, but for all of us, an exciting future awaits. As we reflect on our accomplishments, traditions we have continued, and transformations we have experienced, we must also recognize the growth that we have brought to Smith. Change has been constant during our time here. As Maya Angelou once said, if you don't like something, change it. And to my fellow graduating class of 2019, you did. We all exemplify what it means to be agents of change in both creating it and accepting it. We have seen our peers organize platforms to address the needs of marginalized students through programs like Weaving Voices and First Gen Visibility Week. Student leaders in SSSJIC led protests to demand inclusion and support from administration and have seen the college respond to one of the demands by addressing the costs of learning disability testing for low-income students. A student-led group, Smith Cycle, has been tackling the concern of waste by creating a program to donate and upcycle a wide variety of items to reduce waste on campus. Student leaders in the Residential Experience Working Group advocated for and secured affinity housing to cultivate and foster a sense of belonging for students of color. In striving to better Smith as an institution, I realized that there is absolutely no place that I would rather be. As we part ways after today and continue our journeys as movers and shakers in this challenging world, we will always be connected by these collective experiences on this very campus. The experiences that allow you to bump into a classmate and reminisce about the time that you may or may not have snuck into Ford Hall to make a midnight snack of ice cream using liquid nitrogen. Whenever people are asked about their favorite part of Smith, they always say the people and the community. This holds true for me. From studying for exams in the hallways of Wilder in my first year, to relentlessly devouring apple cider donuts on Mountain Day with my BSA sisters, I made friendships that I will continue to cherish for the rest of my life. I can't begin to express how happy I am to be standing here wearing my BSA stole with such pride. These are just a few of the many experiences that make the Smith bond invaluable. As Smithies, we share the commitment to affirm each other through compassion and the ability to transform this world. Our class has learned to accept change as well as provoke it. And just as we did when we started Smith, we must once again leap into a new, unfamiliar part of our life. It will be scary facing these transitions, but we will learn to embrace them because in the promising words of Harriet Tubman, always remember you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars and change the world. As soon-to-be graduates, recognize that you embody everything you need to embark on these journeys. Welcome the changes in the world and within ourselves, for our futures are open, expansive, and unwritten. With that, I urge you to go into this world fierce and unafraid. Continue to be bold and brilliant. Challenge yourself to expand your comfort zone regularly. Be prepared to experiment, take risks. Keep learning, make your life your own. Be happy, and always, always, always be proud of yourself. And I know this may be difficult for some of us, but please get a sufficient amount of sleep. Before I close, I want to take a moment to give a huge shout out to my family that's here all the way from Gambia. I'm immensely grateful that my mom is here to see all that I have accomplished as a result of my hard work and her prayers. To the class of 2019, may our journeys be brimming with passion, empowered by strength and vulnerability, and filled with all that is love and light. May we continue to ask questions, seek answers, thrive, and be the force of change that this world needs. Congratulations, class of 2019.